Hi, y'all, and welcome to Women of a Particular Age podcast, where we discuss women's views, life lessons, and a little bit of sugar honey iced tea. Heather, girl, look at that hat. Look at that shirt. Girl, look at, oh my God, you look so cute. Oh my God, you're getting so thin.
Thank you, Fred. Hello. Oh my gosh, you're making me
Ooh.
blush, girl.
Girl, look at what that Nike hat. Just do it, girl. Just
That's right. Just do it.
do
Yes.
it. Oh my God, you look
hmm
so good. Look at
Oh, thank you.
you.
Well, you look as gorgeous as always.
Mm.
Your hair is always on point, and you always have some nice glasses. So
You got to, yeah, you got not, y'all
come
don't look
on,
for it
get it,
here.
girl. You get it, girl.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying to let them know that these oldies but goodies, we make sure to have it looking well.
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
All right. So listen, so tell me how your Sunday was. Tell me how your weekend was.
Well, the whole weekend, I had a long weekend, so I had
Okay.
today off. But
Okay.
the fun part was on Saturday, went out to the Camarillo outlet stores. Went
Ooh, and folks,
hiking
that's out here in California, y'all.
in
Okay.
California. It was perfect weather because it was nice and cool. Oh my gosh,
Right.
I hadn't been there in years. Got Nike, got some tennis shoes, got this from Athleta. Man, I haven't gone shopping like that in a long time, but I'm slimming, girl, so I have to get, new looks and some smaller clothes. So it
Yeah,
was
girl.
it was good. The whole
Mhm.
weekend was good. And here I am doing one of my most favorite things to pod with
Okay.
my dearest friend Tara. So glad to
That's right.
be here with you. So how was
Okay.
your weekend?
Well, I
I know
wish I
you
could
work. I know you're
I
working,
wish I
girl.
could say that it was different, but it
No.
wasn't. I Ubered, I went to
Mm.
church, I Ubered again, and in between that time, I cooked. That's
Oh,
what I did.
wow.
So
You even had time to cook.
that's right. I
Wow.
had time to cook. So, all right, you guys. So listen, before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Jollystudios at gmail.com, www.jollystudios.com. Let's go ahead. Let us go to the intro. And when me and Heather come back, we'll let you know what the topic is. Stay
Mhm.
with us. Hey, everybody. Thanks for staying with us. Okay. So, me and Heather, when we come to see you guys on here, we always have a topic and we always have a movie for you. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. This topic has to do with me and Heather. Okay. We wanted to be selfish this time and make a topic for ourselves. So the
Yes.
topic is our future wish list. Now, the reason why we came up with this is because in my faith, in order you have to speak it, you have to believe it, you have to put it out in the universe. So for us, we are speaking it, we are believing it, we are being consistent in what we're doing, and we're putting it out in the universe, what good energy and what we're looking for God to give us back. Okay.
Mhm.
So our first part of our wish list is family. So we're going to tell you what our wish list is for each one of our family. So I'm going to tell you for my family, because I have a business, me and my husband, and it's me and my daughter has something as well. What we're wanting to, we're hoping and we're praying that God will make us successful. We do not want to be rich. We don't care about being rich. We want to be
Mhm.
successful. We want to be good people in the community, and we want to make enough money where we can become entrepreneurs and be able to donate to causes. And one of our biggest causes is to donate to the homeless. That's one thing as far as with family. Our next thing with family is we are wanting to take more family trips together. But we want to be able to have the money, have our bills paid, and we want to just do more family trips. We want to be more close knit in doing that. And also, too, we're going to talk about it. But me and Heather, we also, hi Heather, we talked about this way. We wanted to do a trip going to Cuba. But before we talk about that, Heather,
Mhm.
let us know, what are your wish lists for your family in the future?
Well, one of them is very similar to what you just spoke about, and that is to do some trips, whether it's like a day trip,
Yes,
overnight trip,
right,
like with my entire family, with my husband and my two sons.
right,
Okay. And so we haven't done that in such a long time. And
right,
so, my husband's health doesn't really allow us to go very far for very long. But you know what? We could do a day trip or an overnight
that's
trip.
right, that's
So,
right,
I'm going to have to be the one driving this boat, this ship, right? Because I'm the one that's going to have to ignite the fuel here and get the
right.
buy-in from everybody. But I would like to do that. I think
Okay,
I love the holidays and spending time with my sons, and my husband all together. But I would like to see outside of that doing something like when we used to do with them when they were younger as well, and we were younger.
right,
So, and then the only other thing, my wish list is I wish that my two sons, continue to be happy and healthy,
right,
and that they're happy, in a relationship, if that's what they want to be in,
right,
and to fulfill their dreams,
right, right.
right?
That's
So
right.
those are my two for this time.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, folks. Okay, so now we're going to move on to midlife transitions. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, for me, I can tell you that for my midlife transitions, I want to continue to be focused on God, to continue to move forward. I have gotten so good at not looking to the left and looking to the right. I'm so focused on this podcast and my podcast and actually the things that I'm doing that I really don't I don't really pay attention to anything. So I just really want to stay focused on the prize, which is to become the best person I can be in this space. I think another midlife transition would be is for honestly for God to bless me where I could spend my time doing this and other things. So I'm just hoping that down the road God will open up some opportunities for me to be able to transition whenever he feels that I should or can. All right, so Heather, midlife transitions for you. What are you
Well,
thinking?
Well, it's a big one. I have two things. The one that I've been working on passionately for, since last year, a year ago, is really
Right.
when I started, is my health. You
Okay.
know,
Right.
yeah, I have a lot of things. So I had a doctor's appointment today. I got some good news. I'm going to be doing, taking care of my issue that I have, but I've done the weight loss. I'm going to be seeing specialists for my back, for my shoulder. I'm going to have a follow-up with
Right.
my bariatric surgeon. So there's a lot of things coming and happening even within this year, even though it started last year, because
Right.
I want to be healthier. I'm getting closer to retirement
That's right.
age, and I want
Right.
to feel good and look good. And
Yeah, we want to be able to get around. We want
Yes,
to feel
yes,
good.
exactly. And so, like this podcast with you makes me feel real good.
And
It's
we
been a
feel
very
young up in
positive
here,
thing.
girl.
But now, yeah, but I want to get my health in order. And it's, you got to have good health to enjoy your retirement. So that's something that has been my focus and will continue to be my focus. And then
Okay.
the other thing is starting a new business. I'm in the process of getting my LLC.
Okay.
I'm just going to mention it. I'm going to be doing paparazzi jewelry, be doing it TikTok lives. I'm going to do a website, and I'm going to try to do marketplace locations, face to face with people. So I have a lot of things that I'm very excited. I want to do this side hustle. I
Right.
know my husband says, "You're so busy. Now you're going to do this." I said, "Yes, but you know what? It really gives me excitement and energy to want to
Right.
do it, because when
Right.
I retire, this is something I can do on the side, continue to
Right.
do. And maybe I'll have some other business ventures, but for now I thought this would be the best way to transition into starting a business, especially a business that's already, it's a large business. I'm going to
Right.
be a consultant, and they're giving
Right.
me a lot of tools and training that I
Right.
need. So I'm looking forward to. So those are the two things for me.
Okay. Great. 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 Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So on to the next, which are what are our current hobbies and interests? Well, honestly, my current hobbies and interest is podcasting, content creating, and exercising. The podcast to me is honestly, it's just to me potting. It's just wonderful. I love it, Heather, that me and you do it together. I love
Mhm.
it that I do it by myself. It's just very cathartic. I love being open and I'm passionate about it. I like sharing, not sharing everything, but I
Mhm.
don't have a problem being transparent about my some of my struggles and how I move and how I will be moving and being honest about it. The content creating part for me is wonderful because it's honestly something as far as coming up with things is something that I've always done for a long period of time. I've always been kind of like a little comedian. I've always been kind of extroverted. It's always been in me to be that way. So this just is like wonderful for me to be on this platform and do this. And as far as
Mhm.
the exercising, I used to be a trainer at Bally's, so it's normal for me to run or to walk or to do stuff. So it's not anything new for me. So
Mhm.
those are my current hobbies and interest. Heather, so share yours, my dear.
Yeah, so of course, doing the podcast has been a wonderful outlet for me.
Man,
It's been a wonderful experience. I love it. I love it. I love it. I always wanted to do something about women coming together. And so I love it. I love it. So I want to continue doing this with you and growing, right? And
right?
then the other things that I want to do is kind of exploring more concert venues, with my husband, you
Right,
know, and including like outdoor live concerts, maybe like during
right,
the summer.
right.
We really
Like,
haven't done that, but I think that would be a nice thing. And the other thing is, I would like to later on maybe take some like art classes, like pottery, watercolor, maybe photography, kind of
okay,
tapping into my creative side.
okay,
I used to do beading and jewelry and maybe getting back into that, but that always makes me feel really good. It's a really
right,
good outlet to release stress, because
right,
when I do those creative things, I feel like, I just forget about everything and I just
okay,
focus on what it is that I'm doing. And the same
right,
thing like with you, like you said, you know what? This potting and this creating the content for you, Tara, is like the perfect fit for you because you're so
love
creative,
it.
you're
I
so
love it.
funny, and you know
Thank you,
what?
friend.
You are really coming into your talent and you're showing it. And you know what? I appreciate you and everything you do, because you do a lot for this podcast. You really do. You always have some great ideas and great topics. And I'm always on board, friend. So I'm just glad I'm on this journey with you.
Well, I appreciate it. I do. I do. I appreciate you, friend. Okay,
Mhm.
so let's switch gears because we got to get into this movie because we've got about
Yes.
5 minutes left. So let's switch
Okay.
gears. So, folks, me and Heather, we both saw a movie that we hope you guys can appreciate on Netflix, which is Netflix Exterritorial. And let
Hmm.
me find a picture of this woman. Woo! Look at her.
Yeah.
So, folks, let me tell you about this movie. This movie came out this year. It is an hour and 49 minutes. And the description of this movie is when a soldier's son vanishes at a U.S. consulate, she illegally remains on the premises to search for him, unknowingly entangling herself in a dangerous conspiracy. Okay. Now, this actress name is Jeannie Gersant. She is a French German actress. And I'm going to tell you, you guys, this movie right here. Wow. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this woman right here, she has a lot of martial arts skills. When she says she's going to find her son, she means it. She wants you guys to know
Mm-hmm.
she's not playing. She
Right.
was whipping a lot of tail in here. Excuse me.
Yeah.
There was a lot of times I didn't know, and you'll have to just watch the movie to understand because of her psychological background. I didn't know if some of this was real or some of it was in her head. But no matter, I really did love the movie. I thought it was great. I think it will hold your attention. I think that you'll like it. So Heather, we got 5 minutes. Come on.
Okay,
Tell us
no,
what you thought about the
hey,
movie.
I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was engaging and exciting, centered around this character, Sarah, and her son, her 6-year-old son. She's a
Right.
widow. Her and her husband were in the military. She met him.
Mm-hmm.
He was an American. She's German. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, I had a lot of good action scenes. I mean, I I was I loved it because I was very engaged through the entire movie. My husband saw it too, and he enjoyed it as well.
Yes.
Um, there was a lot of intense, fighting. Like you said, there was a lot of
Right. I
martial.
loved it, girl. I loved it.
There
She
was
was
a
kicking
lot of
some
action.
butt.
Yeah, and she's really good.
Woo! She good.
Yeah, she's good. She's very physically fit woman. I mean,
Right.
you can tell.
Right. She
Yeah,
was kicking
because all
some
the
butt up
fight
in this
scenes.
movie.
It was
Okay. She didn't
very
play.
good. And you
She was
are right. It kind of kept you on your toes between,
right.
is this real? Is the person
Right.
fantasizing about this because the
I
person,
didn't know at first.
she had PTSD and she had some
Right.
issues, and
Right.
so I like the play of that throughout the movie.
Right.
And then she starts questioning herself, like,
Right.
am I okay? I mean, I thought, like that she was doubting herself at certain
Right.
points, but yeah, it's a good movie from start to finish. I think people will enjoy it. I
Yeah.
did. I know you
Yeah.
did.
I didn't think it was bad at all. I mean, I
Mm.
actually liked it. I love the action. I love that there was a lot of stuff going on, girl. I
Yes,
love
yes, because it had a lot of twists and turns because Sarah meets another person at the
right.
consulate, and then that leads
Hmm.
down something else, and then the other main character, right?
Right.
The main gentleman on there, there's some twists and turns, and she ends up finding out things that happened, and you'll just have to watch and see. But there was a lot of different moving parts to the movie, so it kept
It
you
sure
very,
was.
engaged and
It was
like
very
wanting
engaging
to
and it was
watch it.
good.
It
It
was
was
very
good.
good.
It was
I
good.
highly recommend it. Yes.
It was good. And folks, listen, let's hope by next week because I already saw The Accountant. I'm hoping that Heather sees it this weekend so we can talk about it because I don't want to talk to her about it. I'm not going to talk to you guys
Yes.
about it. We're going to wait till next week so that way Heather can look at it. Okay. So, folks, listen, we're going to
Yes.
get off here. But listen, before we leave, like, share, and subscribe. JollyStudios@gmail.com, www.jollystudios.com, and at Heather Mola.
Mhm.
My friend is getting so slim. You guys got to check her out. Every time I see her, she just is starting to look like even more and more like a new woman. Okay.
Oh, thank
All
you.
right.
Thank
So,
you.
listen, we love you guys. We appreciate you. And thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you
Have a
for
wonderful
joining.
evening. And we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.